Well, this is it, the last of the 28. The girl on a bicycle. This is a statue in the botanical garden in Singapore. Let's go. I was walking, usually with Cassie, my dog, and we saw this girl on a bicycle statue, very lovely statue, and I thought, I'll take a photograph and I'll sketch this as one of my 28 beautiful things series. So let's go with my Sailor bended nib fountain pen, loaded with the DR Trementist archival black ink. I usually do a broad outline of the entire shape, not worried about the details, but just the broad outline. And now I'm going in to fill in the blank. The spoke, the wheel, the feet, and so on and so forth. Very simple, bold, confident lined. Some of the lines are mistakes, but hey, you wouldn't notice if you don't really study the statue and the proportion and so on. After all, it's a postcard size, sketch. Even if it's a mistake, so what? But you should basically the sketch should still be believable, and it should be confident, and it should be a fun thing to do as well. So anyway, while I wait for the ink to dry, I put in my name and the date. After it's dry, I'm gonna dot in a whole bunch of yellow, lemon yellow, new gamboshed, and even a little bit of green, because I'm faking the green with yellow basically, and I'm gonna go for a color scheme that is essentially yellow and purple. Well, the modern contrast or complementary, if you like. The green is just for show, but in reality it's mostly yellow. And if you're trying to do this, don't make it too obvious. Make sure the green is hidden with a whole bunch of yellow, and make it somewhat believable that it is a very, very spring green sort of color. Anyway, and now we're going in with purple. And the purple is a combination of French ultramarine with permanent alizarin crimson, more on the red side. And because the purple has a bit of red, the yellow has a bit of green, so the color combination really is purple and yellow, but the purple is towards red and then the yellow is towards green. Again, complementary, because green and red are complementary. And now as I put in the dark purple, I'm very careful to leave lots of little tiny shapes of highlights, basically paper white. I'm trying to make the statue high in contrast in some way. You would see that I'll load a very thick color, go in with a water brush and immediately wash it. Well, not immediately, but I will be washing it down with the water, if you like. And I don't want the bottom part of the statue to be too distracting, so I basically use less contrast. Same thing with the shadow. Water down as well, and softening some of the shape, if you like. As you can see, lots of highlight, lots of reflection on the statue. Make sure that you just don't take a single color and plaster it all over. It's not reality. It's not going to be beautiful and aesthetically pleasing either. So make sure you put a dot and then pull the color with a wet brush, and that should give you the sort of contrasty sketch that you see right here. As you can see, the color scheme kind of work. Yellow purple will never go wrong. It's always gonna pop, even though if it's a terrible sketch, it'll kind of work. I'm taking some of the purple and softening it. It's probably a lighter version of it, and that's just to give some of the shadowy part of the shrubs and bushes at the back of the statue. The contrast between the two value will work, and then I kind of put some shapes, slight random shapes, so that it's not too obvious. So there you go, very simple sketch of a happy girl riding on a bicycle, and that's a statue in Singapore's Botanical Garden. Stay safe wherever you are. Bye.